Ever wonder why a certain smell, sound, or stupid song from 2014 makes your entire body panic like it just got drafted into emotional war? Yeah, that's trauma. Your brain's way of keeping score, even when the game ended years ago. But what if I told you trauma isn't just a sob story? It's a survival blueprint written in panic ink. And better yet, you can edit it. Let's crack this mental code open, rewire some neurons, and kick trauma off its emotional throne, without the boring lecture or woo-woo fluff. 1. Trauma isn't just sad stuff that happened. It's a memory with a loudspeaker. Trauma isn't what happened to you, it's what your nervous system decided to never forget. Let's put it this way. If your brain was a phone, trauma is that one app running in the background, draining all your emotional battery, even when you're not using it. It's not about the event, it's about the response. Two people can experience the same thing. One walks away with a cool story, the other walks away with insomnia and trust issues. Trauma is stored not just in your mind, but in your body. That tight chest, that overreaction to harmless jokes, that sudden urge to vanish mid-conversation. Yep, all trauma's greatest hits. But don't worry, this is where it gets juicy. So now that we've exposed trauma as the clingy emotional ex that won't stop texting your nervous system, how do we actually block the number? 2. Killing trauma isn't war, it's negotiation. You don't fight trauma, you outsmart it. Think of your trauma like a loud toddler throwing a tantrum in a grocery store aisle. Screaming back doesn't help, but kneeling down, acknowledging them, and gently setting boundaries. Game changer. Here's the truth. Your trauma wants one thing: safety. If you ignore it, it gets louder. If you confront it with kindness, it chills the hell out. And the best tool for that? Mindfulness. Not the sit on a mountain kind. We're talking real-life Jedi awareness, observing your thoughts without letting them hijack your mood. Start noticing when your body tenses up, when your mind goes into defensive mode. That awareness, that's your first weapon. You can't fix what you can't feel. All right, we're in the ring. You've spotted trauma in the wild, but how do you make it sit down, shut up, and maybe even heal? 3. Exposure. Trauma's kryptonite, but don't rush it. Let's get this straight. Avoidance feels good, but it secretly feeds the monster. Your brain's like, oh, we avoided that street, must be dangerous. So next time, it panics even harder. Congrats, now the trauma owns your GPS. The way out? Gradual exposure. Expose yourself to safe versions of the trigger, slowly, intentionally, just like rewiring a broken circuit. Except the sparks are emotional. Example, afraid of confrontation because of past abuse? Start practicing assertive conversations with people you trust. Fear will scream, you'll shake. But eventually, the fear will get bored, and that's healing. But wait, you're not a one-person repair crew, and healing doesn't mean doing it solo in your bedroom with a YouTube video and chamomile tea. So let's bring in the big guns. 4. Connection is the antidote to trauma. If trauma is a wound created in isolation, then healing must happen in connection. Listen, I don't care how self-made you are, you're not out healing trauma with pure grit. You need people, safe ones. People who hold space without fixing, judging, or posting your trauma on their story for clout. Therapy? Yes. Support groups? Absolutely. That one friend who listens without interrupting with, "Same thing happened to me?" Keep them. Regulated nervous systems are contagious. Sit with the calm long enough, and your body learns what safety feels like again. Okay, connection helps. But let's say you want to go full philosophical samurai mode, healing and learning. Now it's time for the final boss move. 5. Rewrite the story, or trauma writes it for you. This one's heavy, but it's also freedom. You either own your story, or your story owns you. Your past is not your personality. You're allowed to outgrow the pain without invalidating it. Use tools like journaling, reframing, or narrative therapy to become the editor of your own emotional biography. Don't say, "I'm broken because of what happened." Say, "I became wiser because of what happened." Not toxic positivity, just upgraded perspective. The goal isn't to forget trauma, it's to transform it, from monster to mentor. Trauma isn't some permanent glitch in your system. It's just unprocessed survival data waiting to be updated. So next time your brain hits you with that panic punch, pause, breathe, feel, and say, "Not today, old script. I'm writing a new one." If this hit something deep or called out your entire nervous system, hit that subscribe, drop a comment like, "I'm editing my trauma script," and share this with someone whose healing deserves to go viral. Because healing isn't a solo act, it's a revolution. Catch you in the next one. Peace, neurons.